The new iPad Pro models represent a solid advancement for the lineup. The iPads finally switched to 120Hz OLED screens, and they also got the latest Apple M4 chip and support for a new Pencil Pro. And for the first time, you can also opt for a special type of display coating called Nano-Texture Glass, which significantly reduces glare and helps keep colors consistent in challenging lighting conditions. Other than that, the 5th generation iPad Pro is available in 11-inch and 13 versions, as usual. You can choose between Wi-Fi and cellular, 5G, models and 4 storage tiers. We are reviewing the most affordable spec of the 11-inch model here, the Wi-Fi only 256GB model. However, we were also able to benchmark the performance of the 10-core 2TB model for reference. One of the most important changes in the new iPad Pro models is the Ultra Retina Tandem OLED panel, a massive upgrade over the Mini LED on the iPad Pro 2022. The screen supports ProMotion, dynamic 120Hz refresh rate, HDR10, Dolby Vision, wide color gamut, and up to 1/600 nits of peak HDR brightness. And there is still no cutout for the Face ID hardware on the iPad screens, so that's good. The second major update is the Apple M4 chip. It's not that the Apple M2 was a slouch, but the M4 sounds super promising in terms of both performance and battery life. We will put it to the test later. The iPad Pro is available with 8GB of RAM or 16GB of RAM depending on the storage options, 256GB per 512GB or 1TB per 2TB. There is a 12MP rear camera with a LiDAR system on the back and a 12MP ultra-wide front camera with Face ID kit next to it. The iPad Pro comes with a total of 8 speakers. It has a USB-C 4 port, Thunderbolt 3, with support for DisplayPort. There is also a magnetic connector for the optional Apple Pencil. The tablet runs on the iPad OS 17.5. Pros: superb thin and lightweight no-nonsense design. Marvelous OLED screen, bright and fast. Excellent battery life. Top-notch speakers. Class-leading performance and stability. LiDAR system, Face ID. iPad OS and its apps are better suited to tablet use than Android. Cons: expensive. Nothing but a cable in the retail box. Unimpressive camera quality. iPad OS apps underutilize the M4 chip. No ingress protection rating. Our verdict: the Apple iPad Pro 11, 2024, is an incredibly thin and lightweight powerhouse. Even better, it boasts a class-leading OLED display, superb speaker setup and offers nicely long battery life. Its iPad OS has been slowly growing into a full-fledged desktop operating system, one that is touch-optimized. In fact, the only thing that stops the complete transformation is the iOS-like file management. Overall, the iPads do sell well for the sole reason they are great tablets. Be it the cheapest iPad, the mid-range iPad Air or the most expensive iPad Pro, they are positioned very well and cater to different users. They are also the most popular tablets because the iPad was first way back and now there are already a ton of iPad-optimized apps. This fully applies to this latest iPad Pro. While it doesn't feel faster than the previous M2 Power model, synthetic benchmarks tell such a story. But what we could see and feel were the new superb OLED screen, the thin body, and the long battery life. Overall, if you are after a powerhouse of a tablet, that is the iPad Pro. But it is going to cost you quite a lot, more than a MacBook Air if you go after the ridiculously expensive Magic Keyboard and/or the Apple Pencil. There are cheaper iPad Airs, too. Android users will hardly be won by an iPad, so they can explore the Galaxy Tab S models, or the Xiaomi Pad 6 and 6S Pro, really strong offers. We liked this iPad Pro and kudos to Apple for making a prominent leap forward. We do recommend exploring it as an option and we think a lot of people will like it, especially those who own a pre-2022 model. Thank you for watching the video. See you next videos.